Hi guys, good morning. Right, I guess this one's going to be a bit ranty or something because I just feel really fucking angry with everything that's happening. The more you realise what's really happening on the mundane level in this concentration camp that we find ourselves in, right? The more you realise, you also begin to realise what I call the trickle-down effect. So at the top of the so-called pyramids, we have these, let's just call them demons, right? Because that's basically what they are. We have these demons from the hell realms that live in the bodies, in these human meat suits, and all the evil that they do. And there's still people that think they're awake, that are not really aware of what's going on, of what is actually happening here, of what these depraved scumbags do, and how, and so if you don't understand, if you cannot look at the truth, if you cannot look at evil, at everything, at every piece of the fucking jigsaw, I mean all of it, it cannot, not a single piece of the jigsaw can be denied, because if when you do that, and that piece therefore is missing, you will not be able to get the picture. It's as simple as that. And I know that time and time again, I get these rebuttals, oh, you shouldn't because it's negative and it's bad for your energy and for your vibration. It will lower your vibration. Well, as far as I'm aware, truth never lowers anybody's vibration. All right? It doesn't. Truth is truth is truth, and love, amongst many other things, love is truth. And love will unflinchingly look at what's really going on here and what these creatures are. We've all heard of Pizzagate. That is but the tip of the iceberg, people. Truly, it is. Anyone that is not awake and aware to the truth of the so-called satanic elite, they're not elite at all. They are not. They are so below sold people. They are filth. It's just it just really entered my awareness again of late. I was aware of it anyway, but it's like peeling an onion. Literally, it is layer after layer after layer, very, very much. So you're aware of it on that layer, and then I let it go because I don't wallow and I don't let it run my show. It's like homotoxicology. Some of the poison, the truth, and then you purge. Something that heals within also heals the without. And then there is the next level and the next level and the next level. And it's just cropped up again, and it is what it is, people. No, we can't wallow in it. We mustn't do that at all. But we mustn't deny it. We mustn't pretend that it isn't happening. That is what it wants, because that is how it hides, and that is how it stops us from completing our quest. We need to have all the pieces of the puzzle, and denial doesn't come into it at all. It will require all our courage and all our stamina, no doubt about that, but there we are. So go check out a channel called Weekend Warrior on YouTube. He doesn't speak, he just shows you a series of images that are clearly not photoshopped. It's all there, people. It really, really is. It's all there. Then we think about the trickle-down effect. We think about how the common people treat each other, i.e. the NPCs, how they abuse each other. I mean, the expectations, and we know this because we ourselves have been immured in that behavior as well before we awoke, whatever, and then started to unravel all of that behavioral shit. Become aware of, oh wow, this is what I do, this is how, all of it. You know, to start to really go within, start to really uncover all the layers of the self-abuse and the abuse of others and the abuse of nature. It's as if, like, people just throw it down in your face and say, well, I expect you to do this for me. I expect you to be responsible for my happiness. I want you to be like this, and I want you to look like that, and I want you to do this for me and give me this. And if you have boundaries and say no, then I'll disown you, and I'll verbally abuse you, or I'll physically abuse you. It's unbelievable, it really is, and we're so used to that, you know, because a lot of us have known very abusive relationships. And it becomes so difficult to set up strong boundaries and to say, no, this is taking a piss and I'm not doing it, because we're so afraid of the retaliation that inevitably always follows when we say no. It's amazing. And here we are feeling like shit. I certainly am. I'm not feeling well at all. Because we can feel the onslaught, right? We can feel the energetic onslaught as it's happening. It's really appalling. It's just unbelievable. And now truly is the time to be aware of everything that's coming up, that's being triggered. Here we are in confinement. We are literally, we've all been jailed, people. We've all kind of been put in jail. The whole world has shown itself to truly be a prison, right? The powers that be say, stay at home or else. And everybody just obeys and enforces it, you know. Oh, my neighbour's out for a walk, please, please. And then all the predictive programming, right, of how the police are out there and they're watching people and they're stopping people, and the police are out in helicopters and drones watching you, they're watching you, they're watching you, they're watching you. You know, so that people dwell in fear and think, oh, I better not go out then, oh, I better stay home, oh, I better starve myself and not even go to the supermarket, because apparently police were looking in people's bags, or so the paper said, haha, saying, oh, is that an Easter egg? Well, that's not essential. Why are you buying Easter eggs? Why are you buying tobacco? Why are you buying that bottle of wine? That's not essential. Right? Why are you walking your dog? That's not essential. Why are you eating? That's not essential. You're breathing. Why are you breathing? That's not essential. But of course, they really aren't. I don't think they really are. I mean, hey, I could be wrong. What the fuck? I'm not everywhere. I'm not omnipresent. I wish I was. But I'm not. I don't fucking think they are. But I think we're given to think that. We're given to believe that. And here we go with the whole 5G. All of a sudden there's posts on Twitter. Not that I am on Twitter. I'm not. But I keep my finger on the pulse. And I kind of... I feel the field like a spider. I can feel all the vibrations, and I check it out and I'm like, whoa, and where, and you know. And it's like, oh yeah, 5G is being rolled out whilst we're all in lockdown. They are putting 5G all over the fucking place. Well, is that true? Or when we hear that predictive programming and believe it and think it's happening, they're doing this to us, do we then facilitate that shit going down? Well, I'm not having that. I'm not playing a part in that. Yes, I mean, we are feeling it, aren't we? We're feeling something, that's for fucking sure. Energetic. But to me, it doesn't really feel like 5G. To me, this feels like some sort of fucking war. There is a war being waged, people. That is what I feel. And in a sense, yes, I am reminded of that thing in the Bible, that verse in the Bible. And no, I'm not a Christian, people, and I am not affiliated with any religion whatsoever. But, you know, We fight not against, what was it, the powers of darkness on this planet or world, but against the principalities of whatever. And it's true, this is an energetic war. So you can tell I'm not Christian, because I just totally fucked that up, didn't I? This is an energetic war. These are demons. These are creatures that no doubt came into being after the fall. Evil, vertigo. The ultimate expression of vertigo is pure evil without any light whatsoever. And that is what we're dealing with when we're talking about these Hollywood evil fuckers and the Podesta evil fuckers and all these famous movie stars. And what made me sick, and you know, is I'm a member of a group on Facebook that I'm gonna have to unsubscribe from. Because time and time again they post these photos of celebrities with this fucking quote, as if this particular celebrity said this particular thing, and it's always some nice sounding spiritual platitude that actually doesn't really amount to anything. A, that celebrity never said that. They were too busy eating babies, right? And B, it's like, fucking get up off your fucking knees and stop worshipping these demonic entities, people. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up! Because I'm telling you now, man, I have had it up to here. I have had it up to here with evil, and I have had it up to here with all the Renfields. Claire, thank you for that. Brilliant comment. Because that is what it is. You know, in that film, funny, really, sort of slightly hypocritical, but then again it isn't. It is and it isn't. You know, we're all fucking hypocrites. This whole bloody place has made us into hypocrites, right? Because we're here, we're used to watching a good movie, and now we still want to watch a good movie, knowing full well that every single fucking actor in it is a Satanist and a worshipper of demons, and is probably a demon in human form. How do you deal with that? Wow. Right? This is the time of the great the time of revelations, because it's coming on hard and it's coming on fast, people. And it's shocking us to the very core of our being. And I, for one, can no longer really associate with people that are not awake. And I can no longer be subscribed to Facebook groups that are populated with people that just blindly follow the doctrines of this world. Spirituality, you know, because that isn't spirituality. Spirituality is about fucking truth. Love is truth. Love is discernment. Love is the destruction of all that is not pure on of the light. Hello? Love is not, oh, happy, 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 happy. Fuck off. We'll be happy, yes, when evil's been dealt with. That's when we'll be happy. So I'm finished with that, and I'm finished with people that are not awake, that just don't want to do the work and that don't want to wake up. The Renfields of this fucking world as well, eating their fucking flies in their prison cells, waiting for their master, you know, the narcissists. And all these fucking people that just don't want to do the work, and that and all these NPCs that this world is an abomination, and it wants a fucking piece of us, doesn't it? It just continually exacts something. Give me this, give me that, do this for me, say that, agree with me or else. What's wrong with you? Why aren't you smiling? You know, why are you looking so sad? Cheer up, be happy. No, there's no conspiracy, everything is fine. We're just going to sit at home for the rest of our lives and slowly starve to death. Everything's fine. You're a conspiracy theorist. I don't like you. You can't say that. It just keeps on exacting from us. Give me this, give me that, you can't be this, you can't do that. And that is an internalized process as well. When you really pay attention, people, in the awakening process, do you not get the constant anti-force, the dark generator? You know, when you want to say, you know what, you're a nice person, but we have nothing in common because you're not awake. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to call it a day. You feel guilty because it's like, well, that's not nice. No, that's not nice. You have to be nice to everybody. Well, actually, you know what? I'm a good person. I have a lot of compassion. But I cannot associate with people that are not awake and are therefore minions of darkness, one way or another. They are. They may not mean to be. You know, their hearts are in the right place, but they are not awakening. So then, as far as I'm concerned, that's not real. And it doesn't really count for anything anymore. Because we're here now. We have arrived, people. And you're either awakening, and you're either doing the fucking work, going within, and realizing that the external, the internal, that external, you know, thing that I talk about, the constant obstructionism, everything is made hard, difficult, grind. That's internal. And all the, give me this, give me that, be here, do that, look like that, constant, gimme, feed, that's in here as well, you see. There is a shitload going on, people, not just in one area or two areas, like, oh, today I'm going to focus on setting boundaries. No, today I'm going to focus on this. It's everywhere, and it's everything. This is it now, people. I really believe that. This is the beginning and the end, the alpha and the omega, and here we fucking are piggy in the middle, and we're having to do the work. And those of us who are not interested, and those of us who get upset when presented with a bit of fucking truth, oh, take it away, that's negative. Well then, please, go away, unsubscribe. I don't want you on my channel. I'm not interested in people like that. I am only interested in people that want truth, because the truth shall set us free. End of. That's it. If you're not interested in truth, then you're not interested in freedom. Full stop. And I'm coming across way too many people that just are not interested in truth and therefore are not interested in freedom. And if you're not interested in freedom, then you're a soulless fucking minion. You are not real, and I have no interest in you, and I don't want to know you. Go away. Go and post those nice pictures of your celebrities. Those people that you think are so wonderful and so wise. Go do that. Go over there. But don't talk to me. I don't want to know ya. I'm sick of this shit. I really am. We have some of us here have done the work, people. My God, we have been on our fucking hands and knees going through the darkness like you wouldn't believe. I know some of my subscribers from your comments, Metanoia, whatnot, others, I know you've been down there. I know you've done the work. I know you are doing the work. You haven't shied away from it. You have stood your ground like I have, because we are warriors of the light here, and we are fucking tough motherfuckers. We haven't been fucking around. We've been doing the work. Right? We continue to do the work, but there's shitloads of people that just pussyfoot around. You think what? You think you've earned something, that you deserve something here when you haven't fucking done the work, when you're not interested in doing the work? You know. Insipid. I hate it. You know? Those who are lukewarm will be spat out. And those who cling to life and they will lose it. Right? You're either fucking hot or you're cold. There is no middle ground. And those who seek to preserve life, hold on to it, oh, as long as I can keep my shoes, whatever, you know, they will lose it. Let it go, people, because you know what? This whole thing is a fucking illusion. But it's an evil, dark, poisonous thing that has hijacked that which is pure and good and true, and yet, this is it. This is it now. We're here. This is the point of no return. I can feel it, you know, and it isn't about this. All this predictive programming going on, people. Do not buy into it. Even if it looks as if they're putting up masks, making them look like stripy candy canes, whatever. That doesn't mean they are. It doesn't mean that it is 5G. But they want you to think that, and therefore give it your energy and give it your power. They want you to think that the police is almighty and all powerful like fucking God and is watching every move you make. Right? They were told this in Italy, yet my friend got in the car in the middle of the night and drove all the way from Turin into the mountains, and he never fucking saw a cop car or anything at all. Now is the time to make your stand. Where do you stand? What do you choose? Yeah? If you're lukewarm, yeah, forget it. You're either hot or you're cold. You'll either cling on to this fake, poisonous reality, to your celebrity culture, to your poisoned genetically modified food, to your dearly held beliefs in the validity of the gurus and the channelers. You will lose it all. You will find out soon enough that it's all poison. It is the charnel house. It is death. It reeks of death. It reeks of rotting fucking corpses, people, because that is what it is. So go there then. You will die with it. The wages of sin is death. No doubt about it. Sin is the refusal to awaken, is to turn away. And so many people, to me, it seems, are doing that. I'm not talking about NPCs here. I'm just talking about people that could and should be awakening, that could and should be doing the work, but are not. Anyway, that's not really up to me. I'm angry today. I'm angry because on this more intense, even deeper layer of awakening, yet again I realized what has been done to us and how we have been violated every inch of our being. How this fucking reality just seeks to feed and feed and feed off of us and makes its demands. Oh, I've got all this to do. I need this translating. Oh, here, why don't you just go ahead and do that for me here? Yeah. Well, what have you ever done for me? Absolutely nothing. Yet you expect me to do all this work for you just because. Unbelievable. So then you have to pipe up and say, well, actually, I'm not on board with that and I don't feel good about that. But you're already feeling really vulnerable and really sensitive. And when you do that, there's always retaliation, which is verbal abuse or some sort of like, whatever, something. And it's going to hurt. So one way or another sometimes, it feels you just can't win. You can't win. So it gets to a point where literally I'm like, okay, you know what? There's all these people in my life, and just like this domino effect, they're just going to have to go because they're no fucking good, man. They're just no good. They're feeders. They're shit. And I just hate this shit. I hate this. It's a righteous hatred and it's righteous fucking rage. And I've had enough. Bullshit. You will not get to feed from me. So we'll have to learn to say no, and we'll have to take the inevitable fucking retaliations of it, because at least we put a stop to it then. It's got to be done. Enough is enough. In every imaginable way that this fucking world is feeding off of us, let's learn to recognize that. Right, that's fucking feeding off me. That wants a pound of flesh. That's expecting way too much of me. And the people and whatnot. And just say no, 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 no. And disentangle from the phonies and the fakes and the NPCs. and the lukewarm fucking pussyfooting minions and the Renfields, right? Enough is enough. Bloody hell. After everything that we've been through, at the very least, you know, I would expect us to be able to be a soul family, to have our own backs and each other's backs, and learn how to treat each other. You know, but there's still so many people that just don't get it. You don't get it. You haven't fucking learned. This is the time, people, to really get to grips with it all, to really understand. Now is the time to start getting it right with regards to how you treat yourself, with regards to how you treat others, as in fellow soul travelers, right? Because the trickle-down effect, they see us, if you're still eating meat, the way you see cows, sheep, right? They drag us into the slaughterhouses, you know, these children that they breed that don't even have birth certificates. I'm not going to go into it here. There's no point, because I don't want to assault anybody with this type of information here. It is up to you to do your own research. If you don't want to look into it, then you're denying a vital piece of the jigsaw that's vital here, now, in this precise time. It really is. But maybe for some of you, you're not ready for that, and that's okay, and that's fair enough. It has to be said. But this is a jigsaw, people, and every piece of that jigsaw has a label called truth. And it's when all the pieces come together that it will spell freedom. There is no other way. There cannot be any kind of denial and any kind of, oh, take that away because it is nice. That's fucking bullshit, is what that is. Anyway, I'll call it a day there, because otherwise, you know, do the work, people, do the work, you know, do not shy away from the truth. And allow it to do its sacred work within you, because that is what is happening here. This is not about mundane reality. This is not about black or white or ooh or mundane reality. This is so much bigger than that. It's way beyond. There is no box. Remember, guys, there is no spoon. There never was.